Hello there, this is my aviation aircraft collection. I'm going to go through these in due course, but I've got a big collection, so as you can see, I'm going to try and get through this in about 2, maybe 3 parts. So, I'm going to start over here, my McDonald Douglases, and just for the record, I'm not going to count these little aircraft I have seated around my collection. I'm just going to focus on the snap fits. Right, so starting over here, I have a... Now this one's missing the stand. I bought it on eBay without the stand because I thought it was going at a cheap rate and it also looked like a decent model. Austrian MD-80. This is a Wooster, I think. The original Wooster from the 80s. Back here, another Wooster. We have British Midland DC-915, I think that could be. Up here we have a beautiful bowling shoe livery Northwest DC-9. As soon as I saw that on eBay, I went straight for it. That's a Flight Miniatures, I believe. Only because there's differences between this one and the other DC-9. Skymarks here, MG-11. Wanted this for a while because I totally love the MG-11. FedEx was the best option because that was the most common at the time. We've got another Flight Miniatures, MD-82 of our Eastern Air Transport. One of my few Asian airlines I've got. Haven't got many, but I'll try and get some more. And back here we got a My Travel Stroke Air Tools hybrid livery DC-10. Quite a good model there. Coming over to my classic British aircraft, we've got Air Tools MD-82 at the front. Altering the camera angle slightly, we've got here a Britannia Air 737-800 without the winglets. British Caledonian DC-10, and in front of that a Caledonian Airways Boeing 737-200. Of course, Caledonian Airways was BA's Air Tool subsidiary, but after they bought BCal, they decided to carry on with the brand until Thomas Cook bought it. Back here we got Dan Air, London, a BAE 146, and just behind that we've got an Avro RJ100 or 85, whichever one it is, of Air UK. Let me just try and get it to focus a bit. It's a bit... Sorry, the lighting's a bit shit, but... here we go. Coming back a bit. Freddie Laker's famous Skytrain. DC-10 there. Really looked a very long time to get one of those. GoFly 737. As soon as I found out that was the purple one, I had to go for it. Purple's my favourite colour, you can probably guess. Over here we got a Monarch Airlines DC-10. Back here, the only Premier planes in this set, and that's a British Midland A320 in their final livery before the merger with the IAG last year. Actually, it was the year before, but you know what I mean. Here we got some various charter airlines from Britain. Back here we got the My Travel Boeing 757-200. I'm sorry about the quality, it's just the way the lighting is. Got an Air Tour 757 as well. My Travel A320. Now, I was expecting to get an A320 when I bought this, because it was, on the package it said it was an A321. Obviously someone cocked up. Big time. No regrets though, I can always get a 321 and a 30 on eBay. Of course I'm going to try and do that later, I've got lack of room at the moment. Air Tours and My Travel 767-300s here. Here we have a Britannia 767, same make as the Britannia 373, and we got, of course, the 757 to round up the collection. Just about here we have an Air Tours MD-80, another one, yes. This one is slightly different, as the tail fin, if you can just about see, is one you just fit on top, you just clip it on, and this one up here you got to slide in through a gap. And then back here we got A330-200 of Thomas Cook. I bought this on an A320 flight when I was heading to Jerba from Gatwick last year. I already had the 320, so there was no point getting to the set, which is probably easy to figure out why. Stepping back a bit, we got some more British aircraft down here. Kicking off here, we're having the Flybe Embraer 195. I might get the Bombardier Dash 8 later. Here we have a Monarch A300. Thomas Cook A320, flown on one of those, which is why I bought it. Of course, it was on eBay getting a cheap rate, so. Thompson 737, because I thought that would look very good with my Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook 757-200. I bought this because I'm flying on a 753 later this year to Turkey, so no contest. I got it off eBay because Thomas Cook do not sell the 7.5 on their jets anymore. You only get the 20 and the 30. Of course, that was when I flew on them last year. I don't know if they've changed since. Bear in mind their late colours, the A330 there. EasyJet 737, not sure if this is their 3 or 700, but this is a good model. I have got the Airbuses of the regular livery. I haven't got the 21 or the 20 in the reverse colours, but I might try and get lucky on those. Older colours, BMI 737-500, missing the stand. That one's quite old. I got it when I was in Manchester a couple of years back. Here we have an Air 2000 Airbus A320, missing the winglets. This only cost me £3 at the Bournemouth Aviation Museum. Pretty beaten up and old. And of course a Virgin Atlantic 747-400. That was one of the first ones I got because Virgin's quite a catchy site. Right, bottom shelf. This is going to be the last part. I've only got 10 minutes left on this. Right, so we got Air Tours A320, separate from the others because I ran out of room. Helios 738. For those who don't remember, Helios was a short-lived Greek charter, started in the late 90s, ended in 2005 following the crash of one of its planes in Greece, the 522 incident. Look it up if you're interested. Nova Air A321, Arcfly 737-800, Germania 737-700, Northwest Bowling Shoe A320, I do prefer my DC-9 but that's a good one, Aer Lingus A320, sorry, focus it a bit better, EasyJet A320, I have got the 1.9, it's in a different part of my collection. We've got a Braathens 737-700 down there. Again, it's not really focusing right. This is one of my latest ones, a 737-900 of KLM. Back there we've got a Privateer 737-700 business jet. And finishing off this round we have Air Berlin A321. So, that is part 1 of my collection. I will just quickly upload this and then as soon as I can I will start part 2. And where we're going to go with part 2, I think we'll start up here in my BA collection. Back in a minute. Adios. Some MDs for the final shot and cut.